Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about him is his maturity, especially when it comes to making the right decisions. That's what sets him apart, for me anyway.
Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, delicate chip through. He's had a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And it's Lewandowski. Looking to break at pace. Can he latch on to this? Oh, some tackle that. That pass has been well intercepted. Borja Mayoral. Great chance! In he goes again! Reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Diego Rico goes short. Time to deliver. Diego Rico. Yamal, Rafinha, and it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. He came in hard, very hard. Kiko Femenia. Juanmi. Diego Rico. Aim forwards. Here's Juanmi. Where's Borja Mayoral? Dani Olmo. Yamal. Juanmi. Araujo makes the interception. Martin. Pedri. Kubasi. Araujo. Kubasi, De Jong, Araujo, gently done. Diego Rico. Juanmi, Diego Rico. Oh, just Borja Mayoral! Just a whisker away. And it's Olmo. João Cancelo. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Juan Mi. A searching ball out wide. Here comes the corner. It's a ball kick. Martin. Pedri. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Diego Rico. Pedri. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Juan Mi. Juan Mi. Oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Juan Mi. Juan Mi! GETAFE. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pedri. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Moved on forwards. And it's Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's really well manoeuvred. Diego Rico. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
João Cancelo. Can he spark a counter here? Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. Delivers the ball. Defending of the... And he shoots! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Diego Rico. Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Araujo gets over and intercepts. And it's played forward. Yamal. Over to the left. And it's played forward. GETAFE. And he welcomes it in. Araujo gets rid without sophistication. GETAFE. Calmly anticipates. Pedri. Chance here to counter. That is a great pick. Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. Diego Rico wins the duel this time. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Pedri. It's run loose here. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Juanmi. Borja Mayoral. Crunching tackle. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Pau Kubasi aim forwards. Quality ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Juanmi. Araujo gets good distance on it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Borja Mayoral. Kiko Femenia moved on forwards. And they win it back again. De Jong, out to the left it goes. Now it's Pedri. Pedri. And it's De Jong. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Rafinha. Aim forwards.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rafinha. Martin. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Kubasi. Yamal. João Cancelo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Borja Mayoral. Very nicely done. Juanmi. João Cancelo. Yamal. João Cancelo. Real chance!
Rafinha really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Araujo cuts it out. João Cancelo. Does really well to win the ball there. Played with finesse. Can he get onto this?
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Araujo. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Juanmi. Pau Kubasi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception. Rafinha. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Oh, there's a probing ball. That has been cut short. Juanmi, that's an imaginative pass. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedri. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Diego Rico. Juanmi. Dani Olmo. João Cancelo. Kubasu. De Jong. Up towards the front line. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. That has been knocked clear. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Diego Rico. Juanmi. Diego Rico. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Diego Rico. It's a good run down the right. Pedri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Great defending, strong and determined. He's through here. He's shifting through the gears here. It's gone out for a throw-in. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Martin. Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Pedri. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
João Cancelo. Now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Yamal. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, they could be caught out here. Tries to get it clear. There will be a throw-in. And it's Cancelo. Cross from Cancelo. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Pedri. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone direct. And the keeper has it. Pedri. Rafinha, Martin, Araujo, Pedri, Dani Olmo, João Cancelo looks to the other side, Diego Rico, Borja Mayoral, now it's Juanmi. Oh, red, nice interception. And here's Lewandowski, Rafinha, Dani Olmo, Lewandowski. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That's a throw. Chasing the game, trailing by one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Lovely feet. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's been slipped through. Dani Olmo, and the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Moved on forwards.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Jong. And it's Cancelo. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Here's De Jong. Plenty chance for a shot. Kiko Femenia. Diego Rico. Diego Rico, forwards and with intent. Martin.
Barcelona are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Barcelona have somehow to break through, though. Yamal. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Aim forwards. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Araujo. And it's Martin. Showing good feet. He's looking unstoppable. Climbs up big. Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Diego Rico. And it's played forward. Martin. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Rafinha. Decent progress down the left. And here's Dani Olmo. Aim forwards. That's been drilled forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diego Rico. Juanmi. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Question, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kubasi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That's really well manoeuvred. Diego Rico. He's onto it in a flash. João Cancelo. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Araujo. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Have it back and can go again. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Diego Rico. And it's Lewandowski. So what can they make of this? Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Diego Rico. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's really well manoeuvred. Kiko Femenia. Now it's Borja Mayoral. Borja Mayoral. And here's Juanmi. Diego Rico. Spread out to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. De Jong. Pedri. Martin shifted upfield. Diego Rico. Kiko Femenia. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. A chance to play it in. Has a shot! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
How decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
Now it's Borja Mayoral. He has found the way through. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name, and they can counter here. Rafinha. Ambitious ball here. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Juanmi. Kiko Femenia. And here's Juanmi. Araujo aim forwards, and he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. João Cancelo. João Cancelo, gently done. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Dani Olmo. Should have made it four.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Pedri plays it short. Martin's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Kiko Femenia.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
De Jong. Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Oh, can he get onto this? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Borja Mayoral. Out to the left it goes. The score approach does pay off here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. A heavy challenge. The final 5 minutes. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Araujo. Martin. Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. Long ball by the goalkeeper. João Cancelo. Pedri. Araujo forwards and with intent. Now it's Rafinha. He's found some space. Shot a goal! Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And it's played forward. Over to the left. That'll be a throw. Yamal. Kubasi. Martin. Pedri. Rafinha. Strong running down that left flank. Rafinha. He's found a way through. And that's aimed into them. It's a mighty effort! Great football, shot and save. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Yamal. Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Diego Rico. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inevitable.